Hello and welcome to Painful Plays. My name is Rado and I'll be your guide to today's video. Welcome. It's Pokemon. We're going to bring it back. 1995, 99, they released Gen 1. And Pokemon Yellow came out, which is loosely based on the anime, if you can call it that, with Ash Ketchum, where he got a Pikachu to start with. Today, I decided to throw it back to Gen 1 and, do a playthrough of my own. So, without getting really too deep into it yet, let's get started. New game. Absolutely. Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Yeah, they do that. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. First, what is your name? Now, most people go with Ash. We're just going to be Rado. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Right, so your name is Rado. Yes, sir. Ooh, this is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. What was his name again? Oh, what name do we give our rival? Oh, as old as time, we'll go with Joe. That's right, I remember now, his name is Joe. Rado, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! Yes. Now, for those of you who don't know, this was in the on the original Game Boy. Now, I don't remember if they had the potion in here still, but we'll grab it anyways. Yep. Always good to grab that potion in case if you don't know where it is, make sure you grab it. Helps you through the first fight. In this generation, your rival's final evolution is determined by your first 2 battles. Oh, hey, wait, don't go there. Ah! That was close. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. Oh, we found one. One that you'll never find again in this world. Ever. It's a Pikachu. Wild Pikachu appears. Professor Oak, like the gangster he is with one Pokeball, walks out and drops a ball on a Pikachu. Now, I don't know about you, but in Blue and Red, when you throw a Pokeball at a Pikachu with full life, it generally doesn't stay in the ball, especially level 5. So, phew! A Pokemon can appear anytime in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. Broken English. But yeah, I figured after we did Mario RPG and Batman, we'd go to Pokemon. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Joe, why are you here? Already? I said for you to come by later. Ah, whatever. Just wait there. Look, Rado, do you see that Pokeball on the table there? Or that ball on the table? It's called a Pokeball. It holds a Pokemon inside. You may have it. Go on, take it. Hey, Gramps, what about me? Be patient, Joe. I'll give you one later. Joe's like, not today! Yeah! And we sit in the corner by the garbage where we belong. I want this Pokemon. Joe snatched the Pokemon. What are you doing? Gramps, I want this one, but alright then. That Pokemon is yours. I was going to give you one anyway. Rado, come over here. Rado, this is the Pokemon I caught earlier. Haven't had a chance to tame it. Probably pretty angry at you, but we caught it in the wild. And it's gonna be pretty angry at you. But you can have it anyways. And with that, we have procured our first wild Pokemon. And it should appear right there. Boop. Do you want to nickname him? Yeah, let's nickname him Sparky. Why not? Let's have some fun with this playthrough. I don't normally nickname any of my Pokemon. At least in real playthroughs. Are we, like, broken? Oh, we can just leave. Oh, wait! Rado! let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Now, this is why the potion's so important, because you will generally, the Pokemon he has, which is an Eevee, gets stab on tackle, which is the same type attack bonus. It will do more damage than than normal. You also get stabbed though with Thundershock, which is good. But as you can see, that happens sometimes. So really, your potion is just insurance for getting hit with anything, crit-wise. We'll see. We don't know what his normal attack does, and a Tail Whip brings me down in 1. There's my crit. Nowhere near the damage he had. We get a dodge, and we hit the attack. We get the Thunder Shock. This should be a level up for Pikachu. Now, generally in the original games, when you... well, hold that thought. Sparky learned Tail Whip, which is great. Another move for us. We defeated Joe. What unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon. Of course you did. We're the main character. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. Gramps, smell you later. So, in the original game, you could pick the difficulty of the game. Oh, Pikachu, would you look at that? It's odd, but it appears that your Pikachu dislikes Pokeballs. You should just keep it with you. Let it walk around aimlessly until it gets happy. Sure. So we'll go out. One of the other things you can do, you can talk to Pikachu. It'll give you a face. Sometimes it's happy with you, sometimes it's not. It's the first thing they ever did with the liking you system. So we'll travel to Viridian. But as I was saying before, you could choose the hardness of the game based on... Oh yeah, let's get a free potion. Based on who you picked. In the original game, you had Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. Charmander was kind of hard mode because he had weaknesses to the first 2 gyms. Bulbasaur was easy mode because it had super effective against the first 2 gyms. And then Squirtle was in the middle. Because of the first gym, Squirtle was effective, but the second gym, Squirtle wasn't. It was neutral. So you basically could pick your hardness of the game on those first 2 gyms. Once you get past the first 2 gyms, then the game gets easier. Now, that was a Poké Center. This is a Pokemart. We have to go in here to get Oak's Parcel. Yes, we'll take it to him. And with Oak's Parcel, we didn't take any damage before. We haven't leveled up at all. So there's a couple of things that we have to do here. One, we have to go all the way back there, but I'm hoping we run into something because we need to level up, because there's another rival battle, and that will determine what level our, what evolution his Eevee becomes. I believe if we win both battles, it becomes, what's it called? Jolteon. And if we win one battle and lose the other battle, it becomes Flareon. And if we lose both battles, it becomes, Vaporeon. Basically, that's how you pick your hardness of this game. Pidgey first. Now, this might be a Rattata. Nope. Another Pidgey, which is good because we're super effective against these. And we want to be level 9 by the time we fight that rival battle. Though we can get away with being a little weaker than that, we're going to want a second Pokemon too. And what Pokemon are we going to pick up? Well, we'll find out in the next route. But, alright, so we've hit here. We're going to talk to Oak and be like, hey, we have your parcel. How old is my Pokemon? Well, it seems like to like you a lot, you must be talented as a trainer. What? You have something for me? Rado delivered Oak's parcel. Yep, I did. Ah, this is the custom Pokeball I ordered. Thanks, Rado. By the way, I must ask you to do something for me. Gramps! My Pokemon has grown stronger. Check it out. Ah, Joe, good timing. Needed to ask both of you to do something for me. Yes. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Rado, Joe, take these with you. I got a Pokédex. Hooray. And this is where the game begins. This is where you'd start collecting all 150 Pokemon and all that stuff. That was my dream. But I'm too old and I can't do it anymore. So I want you two to fulfill my dream. Now, as we know, it's been 20 plus years since this game came out. There are over 1,000 Pokemon now. But back then, there were only 151. And you didn't know how to get the 151st without codes. Oh, goodness. And so back then, you could only win Mew in like tournaments and stuff. So it was really 150, and Mewtwo was the god. Because Psychic was so broken in Gen 1 that you couldn't do anything about it. Its only weakness was Ghost and Bug, and the best bug move was Pin Missile. You could only slap it on Jolteon and hope it would handle it, or put Tauros with Tri-Beam and hope that Tauros would do something. Show me Rattata so I can at least say that I've seen everything in this route. Pidgey level 7, that's a very high level Pidgey for this area. And normally I would consider catching it. But right now we're not going to catch it. Gust, like I said, that normally would be a very high level Pidgey for this area. But not going to consider catching it for now. Oops, bumped my desk. Now, we're only at level 6. We're going to heal up when we hit the Pokemon Center, and I'm going to buy some Pokeballs. Look at Nurse Joy. She'll heal you back to perfect health. Shall we heal your Pokemon? Pikachu jumps up there. That's a nice animation they added for this game specifically. We don't see Pokemon follow you again until later in Gen 4 in like 2010 almost. Thank you, your Pokemon are fighting fit. We hope to see you again. I always found it kind of rude. Like, we hope you get hurt again so you can show up. Like, but that's just me. Now, Pikachu can't hurt Brock's Pokemon, right? We've established that. Like, Pikachu can't hurt these Pokemon. Just can't. They're all ground type or rock type. We can't do anything to ground types. So, we're going to grab our 15 balls. And we're going to hike our way over to the left here. Now, there are hidden items all over the world. I don't remember where all of them are, or all the ideal perfect paths, but we want to make sure we pick up at least one Pokemon out of 2 here. Normally, found a potion, which is huge. That's the 3rd potion that we'll need for this fight against our rival. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to grab one of 2 Pokemon. We either want a Nidoran, which is kind of like 2 other Pokemon on its own, or a Mankey. I like using Mankey because it's the fastest fighting type in this game. With all of the Pokemon here, though, like level 2s and stuff, we can use them to level up a little bit. And hopefully we don't take forever. I don't want to have to do too many cuts. Ooh, bumping the mic. But we'll see what happens. Sparky gains 16, gets to level 7. I'm going to want to be at least level 9, in theory. But don't have to be. With 2 Pokemon, you can get away with it. But like I said, it's going to be all about finding that Mankey. Because I could take a Nidoran female. I believe it learns Double Kick. I'd have to double check. I think the males do. And Double Kick is a move that is very helpful. I'm going to be aiming for Low Kick and Low Kick and Karate Chop. Those 2 moves are the moves that you, like, the Mankey will use. I think Mankey learns 1 at 15 and 1 at 9. So, there's a Nidoran male. And we could use a Nidoran male. But I want to use a Mankey. Because personally, I think Nidoking is goated and too easy to use. But also Nidoking is weak to, what's it called? To Misty. And honestly, I think it's weak to most grass types. Oh, no, it's not. Be great for fighting Brock. I mean, not Brock, Lieutenant Surge, the 3rd gym. Goodness, this Mankey's going to be the death of me. But as soon as we have it, we'll be able to fly right through. What just happened? There we go. Love when the computer decides to do an update on its own. There we go. Mankey, where are you? I can also choose to skip this fight. It's completely optional. Come on, there you are. Alright, what level are you? B4. Alright, 3's fine. Means I have to go up 6 levels to get to where I want for my Low Kick, but that's fine. We're gonna have to do some grinding before Brock. Ooh, did I crit? Alright, so I do too much damage now to swing at it again. And you've seen how hard it is to find. Let's see. Alright. Oh, I thought we had him. It's okay, though. I don't want to waste my potions trying to capture Mankey, though. When we capture it, it's going to have the same health as it does right now. Alright, so we got our Mankey. We're going to run back real quick. Pokedex is added. Mankey, Pig Monkey. An agile Pokemon that lives in trees. It angers easily and will not hesitate to attack anything. Now, what we want to do... Mankey. Keyman. Keyman. Mankey, Keyman. Alright, so we're going to go heal really quick. And then we want to do... Ideally, we would do switch training. But we're not going to switch train. We're going to just level up a little bit to get both the Pokemon up to... I'm going to say level 7 and level 9 respectively. Just so we can beat our first area. Now, I could probably take it with Pikachu being level 9. So we need 2 levels out of Pikachu at least. Doom, 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 doom. And then maybe I'll do some grinding off screen to get to the next area. But this is really what you're supposed to do to defeat Brock. You can also get a Caterpie and level up a Butterfree. That is also acceptable. Like, there's really 3 routes you can take to beat this first gym. You need, well, 4 if you want to really be intense. You run Pikachu all the way up to its high, till it gets quick attack, and then keep leveling it. But that's the only way you're going to be able to hit. Alright, level 2. We're going to speed this up a little bit. I'm going to run the speed up while we do this, just so we can level up faster. Perfect. Ooh, another Mankey. Ooh, we got Thunder Wave, which is huge. A Spearow. Spearow's another one we could have considered grabbing. See, the speed up button makes this infinitely easier. And speed up isn't cheating, or at least I don't consider it cheating. This isn't a Nuzlocke, this isn't a randomizer. This is a, I want to beat this game and have fun doing it. So we'll get Pikachu all the way up to level 8. Alright, level 9. So now we can look into what Mankey is. Yeah, we'll try and get Mankey up a level or 2. No promises though, because Mankey may die. Alright, a 3-on-3. So what I should do, what I will do, is I'll swap out. Let Mankey go again. So this is what is known as switch training. You send in one Pokemon first. You swap out to your other Pokemon, your stronger Pokemon. Let them do the heavy lifting. Because he's not quite strong enough to do it on his own yet. Alright, he's level 4. So what we'll do is we'll zip back out of here. Whoop, ran right by it. We're going to heal and then we're going to go fight... we're going to fight Joe. Let's heal really quick. Ooh, healed twice by accident. Alright, so we've gone too far and I'm using speed up too much. That's what I get for using like 80 times speed. But we'll walk back out to where we were. And we'll trigger the encounter with Joe. Or with Joe and see if we can't get a win out of it. Now, doing that, I'm going to swap Sparky into the lead. Because I'm not going to mess around. I'm not switch training right now. On the clock, as they say. Alright. So there's Sparky. Still doing gangster things. Now, level 10 would make it happen. But we're not doing it. We're going to do it level 9. Alright. Hey, Rado. You're going to the Pokemon League? Forget it. You probably don't have any badges. The guard won't let you through. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? As a matter of fact, it did. What do you have? Joe wants to fight. Joe sent out Spearow. We sent out Sparky. Sparky, hit it with the sauce. Almost one-shot it. Heck, that's going to do good damage. Yep, and it gets a crit. So the crit is what really kills you, because crit in Gen 1 is based on speed. There are some moves that, like Razor Leaf and Slash, that will have a higher chance to crit based on speed. We're not going to swap out. We're going to be original gangsters. We're going to take on this Eevee. Level 8 Eevee. We're still faster, so it doesn't really matter. And we got the para. So that's what we needed. Eevee's going to use Tail Whip. Bring our defense down a little bit. We're going to go back with that Thunder Shock. Hopefully we get our own crit here, because I don't want to play games. Okay, so it's hit me twice. I am a level stronger than it, but it's done quite a bit of prep work to me. Okay, so I got that crit. It sand attacked me. So now I don't want to deal with the sand attack and the two defensive debuffs. So I'm going to swap out. All those debuffs are gone now. He-Man's out there. He's got, oh, the full paralysis. Now we swap back to Sparky. Sparky now has got no accuracy drop and is still fine. Another Tail Whip. That's fine. We're only down one defensive thing. Thunder Shock, and that'll be the win. Now that fight is way easier than I remember it being. 78 for Mankey. Mankey gets a level out of it. And Rado wins against Joe. Oh, you just lucked out. Rado got 280 for winning. I heard Pokemon League has many tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. He's right to say that to me. Alright. So we're going to go heal really quickly, and then we're going to make our way towards Viridian Forest. Our Mankey needs to go up 4 levels at least before we are able to... Yep. And we get our Mankey back in fighting shape. And we're going to start heading north. Make sure Mankey's in the lead on this one. Switch him out. Our level 5 fighting type. Now this guy I think is going to show us the catching tutorial. Ah, I've had my coffee now and I feel great. Sure, you can go through. I'm sorry I was so rude to you. I see you're using a Pokedex. I'll show you how to catch Pokemon. As my apologies. So in the original game, this dude wouldn't force you into the catching tutorial. But on this game, or in the Gen 1, other Gen 1 games, he doesn't force you into the catching tutorial. In this one, he has one ball, he throws it, and much to our amusement, it breaks free. And he's out of balls. Generally, when you have more, it works. So he's going to run to the Pokemart, and you're going to just go up north. Now, you see these trees on the side. Eventually, you get a skill to cut them down. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't update my board. So now we've got a couple of Pokemon there. Now we can grind out levels here. We can do whatever here. Oh, items on the other side of the walls. We'll have to get those later. And next time on Pokemon Yellow, we're going to go into the Viridian Forest. I want to thank everyone that hung out, watched the first episode. And I want you guys to have yourselves an excellent evening, and don't forget to get after it. Love you all. Bye-bye.